Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus. We actually have real Vikings news. OTA day 2 happened today. Vikings were on the field. We're going to talk about what went down there. This one was open up to media, so media got some access. Got to see the 2025 Vikings for the first time. I feel a little sweaty. I just went on a run. I just took a shower, but post-run sweat. Do you guys ever get those? Let me know if you do. This video is brought to you by our good friends over at Mini Grown. Delicious gummies, delicious drinks to help you chill, maybe get a little buzz, also help you sleep, like this delicious Hibernate drink right here. Take this before bed. You'll have the best sleep of your life. Use the promo code ONELUP at checkout. OneLup will get you 50% off your order. Thank you, Mini Grown, for being a fantastic sponsor of the Onebar and Lupagus show. Let's jump into the OTA news. And again, most of this isn't really on the field stuff. It's more off the field. But one thing that I think we can't poo-poo this away, and I'm sure some of you might, but the entire team was in attendance. Nobody held out. No veteran who was hurt, so I don't need to be there. I'm rehabbing on my own. The entire team was in attendance. I think this speaks very positively to the culture Kevin O'Connell has created, and also just the chemistry this team is making, is forming. Have everybody there first day of OTAs. It's huge. It's a little bit unheard of. No one's holding out. There's no distractions. So I loved hearing that. I think that's actually kind of a big nugget. One of the bigger nuggets to come out of today is that the entire team was in attendance. Kevin O'Connell did say that Will Fries, from his healing from his tibia fracture, is more than likely to be ready for training camp. He went on to say that there's still a chance we can see him in some bits and pieces over the next 2 weeks, but he's in a good spot. I don't know. This one kind of made me nervous. More than likely be ready for training camp. To me, that sounds like probably not ready for training camp. Is it just going to be a week? Will it be 2 weeks? Will we start sweating out mid-August, thinking who the hell is going to be our right guard because Will Fries is not recovering from this tibia fracture? I hope that's not the case, but it does have me a little bit concerned that he went on and said that. I appreciate his honesty, and that's a nice update on Will Fries. But not the news I wanted to hear on our big free agent acquisition. The rest of this is pretty much just JJ McCarthy news. He took the podium. He answered some questions, and we're going to talk about a few of those things that he addressed in that time. But before we do get into what he actually said, Alec Lewis had this to say. He said, JJ McCarthy looked like the same guy who was starting to really impress late last fall. Same zip, anticipation, bounce. Almost all the starters were present and active. He mentioned that as well. But JJ McCarthy, looking like the guy last time we saw him. He says late fall, was actually late August was the last time we saw him. So that's good. It's good to hear. I mean, I'm glad that he's just picking up where he left off. If it was anything else, that would be very, very troublesome. JJ McCarthy was also late to the presser because he had to finish a lift, putting his lift first, putting his body first. Some guys might want to seek that attention, address the media more than they want to finish a lift. Not JJ McCarthy. He's all about business. I love the fact that he was open and honest about that. He was asked how far he can throw a football. He said he hasn't tracked it since high school, and that was 70 or 80 yards. So he's got a rocket of an arm on him. Kind of a weird question for the media to ask. Well, it seems like something a high school kid would ask him. He's also talked about how facing Florida's defense every single day in practice is a blessing. It's only going to make him better. And he's right. Going against an exotic defense like Brian Flores, and he's already picked Brian Flores' mind. He's like, what are you looking at in this situation? What should I be looking at as a quarterback? So he knows Flores' defense. He's been inside. He's been studying it for this whole entire last 2024 season. And now he gets to face it every single day in practice. And you get better by going against good competition, great competition, elite competition like Brian Flores brings with the defense. So it's going to make our quarterback ready for just anything he could potentially see from any other team. I love that. And I love the fact that he recognizes that too. The guy's just such a damn leader. JJ McCarthy, he's looking the part top and bottom, through and through. And I love it so much. He also spoke to his chemistry with Justin Jefferson. He said on and off the field, they spend a lot of time together. We saw him at the Wolves game together. Again, go Wolves. Hopefully they can pull that thing off tonight and force a game 6. But yeah, I love the fact that they're hanging out off the field, on the field. You got to have chemistry. You got to get to the point, like, remember Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams could kind of look at each other, knew what the other was going to do. That's what I want to see from JJ McCarthy, Justin Jefferson. Have that kind of just that unspoken understanding, where maybe a look or a flinch, and you just know what the quarterback wants you to do. And Justin Jefferson also relaying to JJ McCarthy what he wants him to be looking for with what he wants to do. So the more time they spend together, the more that is going to form. And the last nugget from OTA is JJ McCarthy said he feels bigger, faster, and stronger since his injury. Hell yeah. That is fantastic. I love you see him out there running, looking good. and he feels it too. There's no lingering effects. I mean, maybe he wouldn't say it if there was some, but this is all positive news coming out of OTAs. And again, not a lot of on the field stuff. We're gonna say, oh, he handed off to Aaron Jones against no defense. No, it's the press conferences. It's who's there, who's in attendance, how's everybody looking. Speaking of looking, Ryan Kelly, you guys watched the video from the OTAs. He is just looks like the meanest SOB on the planet. I'm sure he's a really nice guy, but my God, I would never want to get in a fight with him, accidentally step on his foot, God forbid, spill beer on him. I think I'd be dead. But those are your Vikings news from the OTA day 2. Day 1 was yesterday, was closed to the media. Get yourself some mini grown promo code 1LUP, delicious drinks, delicious gummies, and keep your skull in your hole.